What's going on, everyone? Win with Ryan here, and we're going to start this video off with a quick giveaway. We're giving away $100, and all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment below. Every single comment gives you an entry to win, and then go over to winwithryan.com to make sure that you are subscribed to my Make Money newsletter. That's where we announce the winner every single month. So with that being said, keep winning. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Win with Ryan, where we search the crypto headlines, surf the crypto markets, and we also surf the world. So today we have a crazy video, right? I mean, come on, what the frick happened? Yesterday, we were just talking about, is Cardano going to hold support at $1.80? And well, obviously we all know that that didn't happen. So holy freaking crap. Today's video, we've got price analysis. We're going to evaluate what it's looking like for Cardano. We're going to go over the daily. We're going to go over the 4-hour charts, and we're going to look at the Vortex score to see if we can see anything in there. But man, I cannot tell you. I went to bed last night like, oh, okay, well, it's not looking pretty. Woke up this morning and was like, what the frick just happened? So Cardano, it has been making quite a bit of a recovery after last night's extreme drop, but every token just absolutely got destroyed in the markets last night. So let's jump in and take a look what the price analysis is telling us. And here we go. All right, so before we jump into the live charts, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this price analysis here for ADA USDT. It says here Cardano ADA formed an inside day candlestick pattern on May 18th, which showed indecision among the bulls and the bears. The uncertainty resolved to the downside today, resulting in a massive log liquidations by the bulls. So as you guys can see here on this chart, let's actually zoom this thing in. As we can see here on the daily chart, we were pumping up very, very nicely, actually went up and hit that new all-time high. And then the downside started to happen, right? So a couple of days ago, we did notice that there was a little bit of a correction happening. Yesterday, we talked about this candlestick, and then the end of day yesterday, it was just an absolute bloodbath. So Cardano took a absolute dump all the way down below $1. And it actually dipped below the $1 support line here, which you can see has been a support multiple times over the past. And it actually dipped below there. But the bulls did step in at that point and start buying the dip back up to the top. So there's speculation about what's going on in the markets, who's manipulating the markets. Did the banks sell off? Did the Chinese sell off? Like, who was it that's causing all of this problems? Because it is not the average everyday trader, me and you. This is where the massive market makers come in and they try to manipulate us, the retail traders, into selling all of our positions. Because if you bought in and let's say you bought in at $1.50 and it was all the way up here, you're really excited because you've almost doubled your money. It's on its way to $3, right? And then it drops below to $1.42, $1.20. You're like, oh no, I need to sell my coins before I lose all of my money. It's never going to come back up. And so those are the paper hands, right? You've heard the terms diamond hands, paper hands. Well, if you sold your money in here, whether your entry was here or it was up here, it was not a good time to sell because this was absolute market manipulation. They dumped the price all the way down here, allowed them to buy in at $1. And then as you see, the price just absolutely freaking rocket ships back up. I mean, you're talking about a 70% or a 79 cent move in one day. And not even the full day. I mean, that was in an 18-hour move because there was still 6 hours, 7 hours left in that candle. So obviously it dripped all the way down here. It did actually end up running all the way back up above the 20 EMA of $1.74. The EMA started flattening out just a couple of days ago. So there was kind of a warning sign that this was coming. Also up here or down here, the RSI had hit a 70 plus score, which we always tend to say, watch out when it gets to there to see what's going to happen. And sure enough, it decided to take its absolute drop. But right now, the RSI is sitting at a 54.45. So it's just above that midpoint. The price did drop all the way down. I hope you guys held your positions because it has been rebounding through the day. We're going to go check the live charts now to see what is happening in the price action and see if this still holds true at this moment. Before we jump over to the live charts, let's finish out the data for this price analysis. The capitulation pulled the ADA USDT pair down to 95 cents today, its lowest level since April 23rd. However, the bulls have purchased the dip aggressively as seen from the long tail on the day's candlestick. If the bulls can sustain the price above the 20-day EMA of $1.74, it will suggest strong demand at lower levels. The pair may then consolidate between $1.48 to $2 for a few days. Conversely, if the price turns down and breaks below that $1.48, the pair could gradually drop all the way back to $1. So let's go take a look at the live charts, and then we'll look at the vortex score for ADA. All right, so here we have ADA USD on the daily. And as you can see, it is currently sitting with 10 minutes left, just above the 50 moving average of $1.51. The 20 EMA is all the way up here at $1.72. So it looks like if we are looking at this, it's going to end just above the 50-day moving average, which is $1.52. It ran all the way down to the 200 moving average, just about got to there, which was at 88 cents. And it has been correcting for the rest of the day so far. So we're going to take a look at the 4-hour chart. You can see here, this was 4, 8, 12 hours ago. So in the middle of the night, right? So that's another reason why people are talking about manipulation, just because in the middle of the night, the price of all cryptocurrency dropped to its lowest level that it's dropped to in a very, very long time. So with ADA came all the way down to 99 cents, $1 on the 4-hour chart. You can see here that it is starting to drop a little bit more again on the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart is showing a move down on the 20 moving average and also the 50 moving average. And also the candlestick is about to close below the 200 moving hours for the 4-hour chart. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the RSI as well. All right, and on the 4-hour chart, we're looking at the RSI. It is at 30. And as we've talked about many, many times on our channel, when it gets to this type of position, that is typically an entry spot. So we're looking for an entry. So you can see that it came down here, made its run up. This is definitely a reversal pattern candlestick. However, it then had a second reversal pattern candlestick next to it. And now we're on a bearish engulfing. So this candle is about to end. The 4-hour candle is going to end in 8 minutes. Let's take a look at the 1-hour chart and see what that's showing us. All right, so on the 1-hour chart, we are seeing a little bit of a battle back, okay? So it came down. It actually ended up doing railroad tracks on the 2 long wicks on these 2 candlesticks, right? So you had your bearish wick and then you had your bullish wick right back in there, creating the railroad track pattern. Also, we had a run up and we've had a run down. Now, right now, this candlestick on the hourly, this one closed at a new higher low. However, our current candlestick, which has 7 minutes left, is trying to break below that. So as you can see here, this would be a new lower low, and this would be a new higher low. Okay, so we're waiting. We do not want to see this candlestick break below this body of the previous candlesticks. Right now, we have a bearish engulfing the last 2 hourly candlesticks as a whole. And we want to see if this can actually be fought back off. We do not want this to happen. We do not need that to come down. We do not need this candlestick to close below these 2 candlesticks, because we are starting to get some positive trajectory, upward momentum, and we're starting to form a new uptrend, right? In the very short term, this is a short-term uptrend, which we need to see that anyway to see if this is rebounding from this crazy massive drop. And if we also take a look at even the 15-minute, as you can see, it came down, ran up, came down, and it's basically tapping off of this. If we want to use this as our trend line, right now, this 15-minute candle is an ultimate decision candle. If this thing breaks below this new trend line that started, this new support, you could say, for the new trend, then we may have another dip severely down all the way back to $1.10 or potentially $1 again. So we're going to see if this holds support. Let's go take a look at the Vortex score, and then we'll bounce back over here. All right, so over here at the Vortex score, we have a 60 on the Vortex score. We're currently sitting at $1.49, and the volume is down to 48 billion worth of volume in the last 24 hours. 168 billion $116 billion, 168% increase in the last 24 hours. Tweets are going crazy as well. No new news has popped out for anything, except for today. We do currently have the price analysis that just popped up today. So right now we're in a holding pattern. Obviously, with all cryptos, we're just hoping to see a turnaround. We want to see a continuation of that small time uptrend that has started on the 1 hour and also the 15 minutes. So let's go back over to the chart and see what happens in this last candle. All right, so here we go. We've got 3 minutes left down in this 15-minute candle. Let's also look at even the 5 minutes, because the short term, oh yeah, there we go. So we've got a little bit of a turnaround. If you look at this trend line though, it is definitely different on this smaller time frame. So if we bring this to here, and then if we bring the smaller time frame, so if we bring this to the current correct small time frame trend line, it has broke below the trend line, and also the moving averages are sloping down. Again, this is on the 5 minute, but the RSI is all the way down at the 30, and it has broke down below the potential trend line, short-term time frame trend line. Now what we need to make sure that doesn't happen is that the price does not break below this current low, which is sitting at $1.46. If it breaks below $1.46, we're going to be looking at another breakdown to $1, more than likely. So we're going to keep an eye on this. We have 2 minutes left in the current candlestick, and then the new 24-hour candlestick starts as well. So keep an eye on the charts. I hope this video was helpful, and may the markets be in your favor over the next couple of days. Make sure that you're making smart moves. This is not financial advice, just financial entertainment. But I'm holding all of my cryptos right now. Hold up for sure. Talk to you guys later.